Ensuring equitable privacy experiences for marginalized and vulnerable populations, MVPs, is a pressing challenge. Despite being disproportionately affected by online security threats, MVPs often hesitate to engage in online activities due to concerns about exposing their sensitive information. To address this, the development of inclusive security and privacy practices is crucial to facilitate meaningful online participation among MVPs. However, existing research has focused primarily on understanding the security and privacy needs of specific MVP groups, such as individuals with visual impairments, victims of intimate partner violence, and service providers. The problem lies in technology often prioritizing the needs of the majority, inadvertently excluding or overlooking MVPs. To address this issue, the authors launched the Equitable Privacy Project in 2022, aimed at prioritizing MVPs' privacy needs in the design and development of software applications and services. They propose a novel participatory research approach called community study beds, which involves collaborating with third-sector organizations supporting MVPs to identify and address their challenges. The approach utilizes these partnerships to gain insight into MVPs' unique requirements and needs, promoting a more inclusive and effective solution. The initial experiences of the Equitable Privacy Project emphasize the benefits of using community study beds. This work underscores the necessity of creating inclusive technologies, acknowledging that the definition of an MVP is multifaceted and not limited to socioeconomically disadvantaged individuals. Even individuals not considered disadvantaged can still face significant privacy challenges. Therefore, solutions should focus on designing for the edges, benefiting marginalized groups will, in turn, improve outcomes for the broader population. Ultimately, the author's objective is to reduce the disparity in access to privacy protections between the general population and MVPs. Recognizing the potential for innovative solutions that address MVP needs to yield wider societal benefits. The Equitable Privacy Project seeks to prioritize the privacy needs of marginalized and vulnerable populations in software application and service design. This endeavor employs community study beds as a core participation research methodology, recognizing that privacy experiences are not uniform and that certain individuals or communities face unique challenges or vulnerabilities regarding privacy protection. Equitable privacy is a conceptual framework that ensures the just and fair provision of privacy to all individuals, regardless of their social, economic, and demographic backgrounds. This framework acknowledges that individuals in abusive relationships, refugees, or political activists have nuanced privacy and information control needs. The design of privacy mechanisms often leads to distrust and disenfranchisement, creating a perception of privacy mechanisms being turned against them. The framework also recognizes that individuals and groups face barriers to digital access, such as financial constraints, limited accessibility, capacity limitations, and socio-cultural factors. These barriers can have significant implications for informational privacy, leading to individuals sharing devices to access essential services involving sensitive personal information or relying on assistance from friends and family. The notion of equitable privacy highlights the pressing need to identify and mitigate the privacy-related risks and harms that may disproportionately affect marginalized or disadvantaged groups. To better understand the privacy needs and challenges of these populations, researchers engage with them through community study beds, which serve as sites of co-investigation and exploration. Community study beds utilize a participatory design approach that places people and their privacy concerns at the core of the study design. The study contexts are established in consultation with participant groups, ensuring relevance and alignment with their experiences. A community research bed approach emphasizes establishing partnerships with community groups, including third-sector organizations, with a shared emphasis on capacity building. The researchers have established 3 community study beds with 4 different organizations in 2 locations, focusing on digitally enabled scams, among other topics. The principle of equity is core to both the community research bed design and to the processes of establishing and maintaining partnerships with community groups. The researchers aim to ensure that the research is conducted in a way that is inclusive, participatory, and respectful of the participants' experiences and concerns. The community research bed inquiry is designed to ensure equity in 3 aspects: focus and context, design and process, and outputs and dissemination. In the initialization phase, researchers collaborated with community workers and representatives from participant groups to establish the context for an equitable privacy inquiry, focusing on digitally driven fraud and scams as the most relevant context. Through participatory design principles, the participant groups shaped subsequent engagements, set out the reciprocity arrangement, and determined the timings of the engagements. 2 community study beds were established in Bristol, hosted by 3 voluntary organizations. One focuses on energy and associated risks related to energy management systems, while the other is dedicated to working with survivors of sexual abuse. Researchers engaged with partner organizations, understanding their services and the communities they serve, and introduced community workers to the Decisions and Disruptions tabletop game to raise security awareness. Initial engagements aimed to ensure fairness and equal opportunities for partner organizations in establishing the community research bed and investigating the issues at hand. Researchers and community workers explored common interests and potential benefits, identifying areas for collaboration, such as encouraging community members to share energy-related data through a community dashboard and organizing energy awareness clinics. In terms of equity in design and process, researchers collaborated with community workers to plan and decide on the inquiry method, recruitment process, and workshop dates. Community workers took the lead in planning and analyzing workshop materials, with researchers providing support. The outputs and dissemination process involved co-developing the research analysis and dissemination strategy with community workers and participant groups, ensuring that findings were presented in a way that was accessible and useful to the community. Moving forward, the community research bed inquiry will transition to a wider community engagement, with the host organization designing a community information package and leading scams and fraud awareness and discussion sessions. Data analysis will be co-developed with the research partner and participant groups, shaping equitable privacy interventions. The Equitable Privacy Project aims to support developers in designing software applications and services that provide equitable privacy experiences for marginalized and vulnerable populations, MVPs. A key component of this initiative is the establishment of a developer panel, comprising developers with diverse project experiences and a range of end users, to identify and address technological gaps in developing applications and services for MVPs. Initial lessons from establishing community study beds highlight the importance of partnerships between research partners, community workers, and the groups they serve. Engaging community representatives as partners has provided a deeper understanding of the issues they address in the community, existing disparities, and how to effectively engage different participation groups. A nuanced understanding of vulnerability is essential, as researchers' preconceptions may differ from the community's perspective. Considerations for interviews emphasize the importance of considering community groups' comfort levels, including the potential discomfort of participants sharing experiences with a researcher who resembles their abuser. Partner organizations have highlighted the need to consider the needs of individuals whose participation may be influenced by the presence of others accompanying them. The project acknowledges limitations, including the fact that an equitable approach does not necessarily result in an equitable outcome. Power imbalances between users and technology companies persist, and the principles of an equitable approach are often challenging to implement. The use of community study beds demonstrates the effectiveness of partnership in understanding the privacy needs of MVPs for designing software and services that prioritize equitable privacy experiences. This approach enables individuals to voice concerns regarding equity, influence the direction of the inquiry, and guide the selection of interventions. The community research bed serves as a space for individuals to participate and contribute to the development of equitable privacy experiences. The project's methodology involves close collaboration with community workers and organizations to ensure equity in context, design of activities, and dissemination of outputs. Findings emphasize the importance of understanding community group nuances and the need for a deeper understanding of vulnerability. The project's approach offers a step towards making user-centered privacy research fairer and more just, with implications for developing software and services that prioritize equitable privacy experiences. This video provides an in-depth exploration of a comprehensive list of research findings and methodologies, focusing on the latest advancements in the field. It aims to distill complex information into a concise, technical summary suitable for expert researchers and stakeholders. The research paper under scrutiny presents a multifaceted approach to understanding key concepts and methodologies that are currently shaping the landscape of the discipline. Through meticulous analysis, it uncovers novel ideas, significant findings, and important arguments that have the potential to redefine our understanding of the subject matter. The paper's central theme revolves around the exploration of cutting-edge techniques and tools used in the field, providing detailed explanations of their purpose, significance, and potential applications. It delves into the intricacies of equations, algorithms, and mathematical concepts, summarizing them efficiently while maintaining their technical accuracy. Moreover, the paper incorporates insights from figures, tables, and graphs, condensing this information without losing essential details. This approach ensures that viewers gain a comprehensive understanding of the data and its implications for future research. The video also addresses any limitations, assumptions, and potential avenues for future work discussed in the original text. By doing so, it offers a balanced perspective on the subject, acknowledging both the achievements and the challenges that lie ahead. Throughout the video, precise language and domain-specific terminology are employed to ensure that the content remains accessible and engaging for its intended audience. The refined text flows smoothly and logically, following the structure of the original paper and maintaining continuity throughout. Ultimately, this video serves as a valuable resource for those seeking a detailed yet concise overview of the latest developments in the field. It provides a clear, technical summary that is both informative and insightful, making it an essential watch for researchers, practitioners, and anyone interested in staying at the forefront of this rapidly evolving discipline. This literature review delves into the multifaceted perspectives of artificial intelligence, AI, in homeless services, concentrating on privacy, security, and accessibility. Drawing from a comprehensive analysis of 39 studies, the authors provide an in-depth exploration of how AI technologies are being utilized and perceived within this sector. The review begins by examining the privacy concerns associated with AI use in homeless services. It highlights the importance of data protection and confidentiality, particularly when dealing with sensitive information about individuals experiencing homelessness. The authors emphasize the need for robust privacy policies and ethical guidelines to ensure that AI systems do not compromise the privacy of those they serve. In terms of security, the study underscores the potential risks and vulnerabilities inherent in AI systems. These include issues related to data breaches, unauthorized access, and manipulation of AI algorithms for malicious purposes. To mitigate these risks, the authors recommend implementing robust security measures such as encryption, secure data storage, and regular system audits. Accessibility is another critical aspect explored in the review. The authors discuss the challenges faced by individuals with disabilities who may struggle to interact with AI-driven systems due to lack of accessibility features. They advocate for the development of more inclusive and user-friendly AI interfaces that cater to diverse needs and abilities. The review also touches upon the ethical implications of AI deployment in homeless services. It emphasizes the need for transparency, accountability, and fairness in AI decision-making processes to avoid perpetuating existing social biases and inequalities. Furthermore, it calls for ongoing monitoring and evaluation of AI systems to ensure they are not exacerbating the problem of homelessness but rather providing meaningful solutions. Finally, the authors identify several areas for future research, including the development of more sophisticated AI models that can better address the complex needs of homeless individuals, as well as the exploration of novel applications of AI in this field. Overall, this literature review provides a comprehensive overview of the opportunities and challenges associated with the integration of AI in homeless services. By highlighting key concerns around privacy, security, accessibility, and ethics, it serves as a valuable resource for researchers, policymakers, and practitioners seeking to leverage AI technologies in a responsible and effective manner.